Hi artists. Today we're going to learn about the artist Edvard Munch, who was a Norwegian painter. And he's most famous for the painting called The Scream, which we're going to look at in a second. According to Munch himself, The Scream was a picture he painted to represent his soul, a self-portrait, which we've talked about before. Munch explained that he painted a moment of crisis. He was walking down a road similar to the one in the painting with his two friends. While the sun was setting, it created a beautiful, vibrant background, and he sensed an infinite scream passing through nature. It has also been suggested that the inspiration came from a Peruvian mummy that he saw in the World's Fair in Paris. You can Google that. But it's also famous because one version holds the record for the most expensive artwork sold at auction. So let's take a look at this and we'll get started. Okay, artists, so we are going to recreate the Starry Night, but in our own way. So instead of drawing Edvard Munch, because that was a way of him creating his self-portrait, we are going to create ourselves in that area. But it can look any way you want to. Remember, this is your artwork, and we are doing a drawing inspired by Edvard Munch's The Scream. So the first thing we're going to do is a quarter down from the top of the paper. We're going to draw a wavy horizon line. Remember, we talked about a horizon line being the line that separates the ground or the water from the sky. So that works out, right? And we're going to be using some elements of art here to create our composition. So now I'm going to go down and I'm going to start by drawing the head. I'm going to use a pencil because I'm going to need to erase the top of the head for my hair, because I'm going to be drawing myself. So you should not be, let's show you this, you should not be copying me, because then you'll wind up drawing me. You're drawing yourself, right? Which is a self-portrait in the style of Edvard Munch, right? So I'm going to start down here, a little bit off to the right, not in the center. And I'm going to draw a curved line like a rainbow. See that? And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to curve in and down. Oops. We're going to kind of make it look like a skeleton head, which is funny because I really think a lot of his inspiration came from that mummy's head he saw in Paris. All right. So now I'm going to draw my eyes. And they're not going to look like the eyes that he did in The Scream, because this is my version. Even though I'm still scared and screaming, it's still my version. Give myself some eyelashes and some eyebrows. My eyebrows are up because I'm screaming because I'm so scared. Put those little dots for the nose, and my mouth is open and screaming, so we're going to color that in black. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Now we're going to, let's put a triangle down here. I'm sorry, letter V triangle. That's going to represent the neck. And near the eyes, we're going to draw the arms. So it's going to come out and curve down and come over like this. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side and curve over like this, right? So it's looking like the arms are holding against the face. But before I move on, I want to start with my hair so I can just erase that, right? So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to do a curvy line to represent my hair here. Curly, curvy lines. And then same thing on this side. Okay, so this is supposed to be me, right? So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to erase these lines up here. And then just outline the rest of my head. Okay, so it looks like Edvard Munch's in a way, but it also looks like me, right? So I'm gonna just do a curved line like this for the body, and another one here for the body. So even though it's me, it's still in his style, right? All right, now we're gonna turn the paper and we're gonna create some depth. And we talked about that before in one of our other lessons, right? So we're gonna draw a line, a diagonal line that goes across to the end here. So I'm gonna go through diagonal straight over here like that, okay? And then I'm going to do it again a little bit lower like this. Now we have to match up where that would go. Right, you can use a ruler if you want to. If you're not going to use a ruler, try not to make your lines wobbly. And then I'm going to put one down the center. Usually I'm pretty good with my lines. I'm not that wobbly. Sometimes I am. Okay, so now we're looking at the illusion of depth, right? Because this is the bridge that was in the artwork. And so now I'm going to draw 2 lines here, straight. 2 here. This is the bridge, and 2 here. Okay, so now we're looking at that bridge with the depth there. I'm just going to put some lines here for some texture of the rest of the bridge. And then back here is where the water is, right? So we can just put some lines in here to represent the water there. And again, you can do this any way you want to. You don't have to copy how I'm doing it. Okay? And same thing in the sky. Well, actually in the sky, I'm gonna just work with color. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our colors. So I'm gonna start with, oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this more detailed. So I'm gonna draw a line here, just for the top of the area of the bridge, because I'm gonna color that. And here. And did I do the bottom? And here. Because I'm going to color that in. All right, so we'll start by coloring the bridge. So I'm going to color this area brown and down here brown. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished coloring the bridge and that black area there. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring myself. So even though in the painting he's wearing, it looks like black, I'm going to give myself a bluish kind of outfit. You can do what color you want to, it doesn't matter. You can be as creative as you want to. And think outside the box. Remember, this was just kind of being inspired by his artwork. And I have this light blue too. I can even blend in here a little bit. Gives the color a little bit more excitement, because I am screaming, right? Let's color that. You can use any materials you want, by the way. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, but I don't really have much here, and I kind of like how the crayons color. It's nice and bold. And then I'm just going to go over with this lighter blue. This is a construction paper crayon. Okay, so I have that blue there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and color my neck. You know what, actually, I'm going to put a line here and here to represent my hands. Where did my peach go? Up here and up here. And there's my face. I'm actually wearing long sleeves in this picture, so it's up to you. You can color the arms part. This was another one I did earlier. So you can color the arms the same color as your skin tone, or you can wear the long sleeves. Again, it's all about how creative you are, how you want to express yourself. My eyes are brown. I could try to get a little brown in there. And my hair is, I don't know, mix of red and orange, I guess. We'll just do. And again, when you're coloring and doing art, it's your expression. So you can make your hair and your clothing any color you really want to. I'm just gonna blend these colors together. I love blending. And I'll get a little bit of orange on the top because I just had my roots done and I swear they're sticking out orange. Again, just be creative. You can make your hair pink if you want. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and we're going to color the water in the background. We can grab some blues, and I have these all these different blues here. I like this one. So I'll start back here with this blue. Kind of blends with my outfit. And again, I'm going to do it a little bit choppy here so that I can blend the other blue in here as well. Going with the lighter blue, just blend them together. Okay, so you be creative on your water, whatever colors you want to put in there, however creative you want to be. And then over here, I'm going to go darker because we just want to get some different tones and textures going on with these blues. Okay. And then, which color did I use there? Put a little bit of the dark one here. And again, blend in with that lighter color. Now the sky was also, remember, he used the reds and the oranges because that's what really made him, and yellows, that's what really made him do this artwork. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead with some curvy lines and just put those in here. And go ahead with my oranges. This might be too close to that. And yellows. And just really blend it together. Don't want to blend those blues because then it's going to turn green. So I'm just blending the oranges, yellows. And again, just be however creative you want to be with the sky. As you color, you can even have a Google the screen, and you can look at it while you're drawing it, while you're coloring it, just to have that near you. But again, this is just an inspiration. It's more about your self-portrait in here. Blending colors, using depth for that bridge, and incorporating your own style to it. Try not to copy me every single thing that I'm doing, right? Because all the times I demonstrate for you, it's, you know, just a sample of how you can do something. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend this part in here, and then I'm done. All right, so I can't wait to see how yours comes out. Don't forget to send me a picture. Okay, bye-bye.